All right, let's dive right into this explainer because today we are going to completely shatter a really stubborn misconception. You know the one, the myth that you literally need tens of thousands of dollars to become an entrepreneur? Well, scratch that. Today, we're pulling some amazing insights directly from our sources to look at 5 concrete blueprints that absolutely prove you can build a legitimate business for under 500 bucks. Let's get into it. So, do you strictly need a massive budget to start? Look, it's a question that stops so many potential founders right in their tracks, doesn't it? Lots of us feel completely boxed in by limited capital. You might have this phenomenal idea, but the second you check your bank account, you just freeze. Well, we're attacking this big budget myth right out of the gate. Because as you'll see from the data and real-world examples we've got, throwing money at a problem is absolutely not the only way to build a company. I think our source material hits the nail on the head with this exact quote. Not every business requires a large investment. Sometimes your idea and knowledge are crucial. Your understanding of what an audience actually wants, combined with your hustle, that matters so much more than your starting bank balance. When you swap out pure capital for creativity, that's when the real magic happens. Okay, here's our roadmap for today's explainer. We'll start with the big budget myth, move into crafting tangible, unique products, check out low overhead premium services, talk about monetizing your existing knowledge, and then hit the holy grail, passive digital income. Finally, we'll figure out your next step. All right, section 1, the big budget myth. Here it is, our absolute ceiling for today, $500. We are going to showcase 5 completely different, highly actionable business models from our sources that can definitely be launched without crossing this $500 line. And hey, these aren't just abstract, pie-in-the-sky concepts. These are totally accessible avenues you can start walking down literally today. Moving on to section 2, crafting tangible, unique products. This is such a brilliant illustration of the power of upcycling. Look at the input side. It's minimal. We're talking old jeans, maybe some vintage shirts or jackets, and a basic everyday sewing machine. But by redesigning these cases, mixing materials or maybe adding some custom embroidery, your output transforms into a premium, highly sought-after fashion piece. And the best part? You can easily flip these unique collections on visual platforms like Instagram or set up an Etsy store. It's totally doable. Sticking with physical products for a second, let's talk about the massive self-care trend. You can actually create those super popular bath bombs using an incredibly simple 3-step process. Seriously, step 1 is just mixing cheap, accessible ingredients: sea salt, essential oils, and natural dyes. Step 2, you shape the mixture and let it dry. Step 3, you make it premium. Experiment with new scents, bold colors, or even decorate them with dried flowers and glitter. It's a high-margin, low-cost business that's frankly a lot of fun to run. Okay, section 3, low overhead premium services. Now, believe it or not, there is a massive, and I mean massive, industry dedicated entirely to cleaning sneakers and luxury shoes. Think about it. People are dropping hundreds, sometimes thousands of dollars on high-end footwear, right? The market for maintaining these investments is huge. But the crazy part is, the cost for you to step in and actually provide this premium cleaning service is shockingly cheap. You can break into this luxury market without buying any heavy machinery. None. All you really need are 3 basic things: a simple steam cleaner, some good quality brushes, and standard leather care products. That's the whole shebang. For well under our $500 budget, you are fully equipped to service high-end clients who are desperate to keep those expensive sneakers looking brand new. Let's jump to section 4, monetizing your existing knowledge. Okay, talk about a bare minimum barrier to entry. If you want to start a tutoring business and you already have expertise in high-demand subjects, say math or languages, guess what? You already own your most valuable asset. Just add a laptop and an internet connection and boom, you're in business. You can do in-person lessons or teach remotely using Zoom or Skype, and you don't have to spend a single dime on inventory. You're literally monetizing what's already inside your head. All right, section 5, generating passive digital income. Selling digital products on platforms like Etsy completely flips the traditional business paradigm on its head. Instead of physically making a new product every single time an order comes in, you create digital files, like daily planners, organizational templates, or educational materials, just one time. Once you upload them, customers can download those exact same files an unlimited number of times. It's incredible. You do the hard work once, and it can literally sell forever. This is exactly why the value proposition of passive digital income is just so utterly irresistible if you're on a tight budget. Because we're talking about digital files, there is zero inventory, which means zero storage fees. There are absolutely no shipping logistics to worry about. And the absolute best part? Zero production costs per unit sold. Whether you sell one template or 1,000 of them, your cost to produce that next unit doesn't change. It's zero.
And that brings us to Section 6, your next entrepreneurial step.
So let's tie this all together. Whether you're that naturally creative person who wants to upcycle clothes or craft bath bombs, or maybe you prefer offering a detailed service like premium shoe cleaning, or hey, perhaps you want to share your knowledge through tutoring or build out those passive digital products. Whatever your style, our sources prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is a legitimate blueprint here that fits your specific personality. And the common denominator? Every single one of them can be launched for under $500. I want to leave you with this final provocative thought. You've seen the blueprints today. You now know for a fact that the big budget requirement is nothing but a myth designed to keep you sitting on the sidelines. You've got the tools, you've got the ideas, and you've seen the proof. So, the only thing left in this equation is for you to make a decision and take that very first step. With $500 and these 5 blueprints, what will you build today?